Lights, please. Look at this guy, man. He's huge. By the way, excuse the hat, bros. I literally can't control my hair anymore. Now, I know this video is very long, guys. If you guys want a more direct, short to the point, and exclusive highlight video, there's not going to be any of the clips in this video. In the other video, it's exclusive to that platform. Go check out my TikTok. It's going to be right here. I uploaded a video that has 30,000 views, and I gained like 80 or 90 followers from it, guys. Go check it out. I'm going to be posting daily on there as well. And then also my Instagram page. We're almost to 1,000. Let's go. Stitch the hat, man. Let's go. So we are going to start off and go into the FUT Champions highlights, man. Let me tell you guys a story. So, of course, first of all, this video is titled The Best Midfielder in the Game, which you guys will see some proof of that. First of all, I beat this guy 4-2. I think I come up against him later in the weekend league as well in a couple games, but this is basically just some games that I win, some games that I lose. It's just a bunch of stuff. It's from I literally recorded all 30 games, and I went through them and I edited it to try and make it as short as possible for you guys. Try and keep it under 20 minutes, even though it's a little hard to do that. But you guys are gonna see some clown clips in here. I cut out a lot of the stuff that you guys are gonna see, or that you guys aren't gonna see, because I wanted to put it into an exclusive video for the highlights over there. So go check it out if you guys want. If you guys haven't already, go check it out, man. It's a lot of, and I mean a lot of funny clips over on there. But the beginning of the weekend league was very rough for me, man. I didn't really, first of all, I wasn't playing well, and I wasn't playing well mostly due to my connection, man. The gameplay for me, I started my games, and you guys will see, look at that miss, by the way. I don't know how I missed that. Look at that miss. That is a ridiculous miss. As I was saying, I started my games on Friday, and as you guys will see in this video, right now, my background is light. The video right now, as in like the one I'm making now, is dark because that video is like around in the morning. So when I was playing this game, it was around noon, around 1 maybe, and I was playing my games, and the gameplay was very, very poor. I think I went 3-4 after my first 7 games, something ridiculous like that. And I tried to bring it back, but I couldn't, because honestly, I was just playing against the game. And I go ahead and show you guys my network stats, my connection stats, basically. And I have like 400 or 500 download speed. I have like 30, 20, 40 ping, something like that. I have a wired connection, man. I literally put a wired connection every single game I go into champs, because I know I want to have the best shot possible. After I show you guys that, literally the game right after, I start smacking people. I don't know why or how, but I start going on a rampage. I win my 4th game. I think I was 3-4. How I said, I win my 4th game finally, or my 8th game, whatever you want to call it. I win my next game, and then I go up against this guy. I came up against R9 like 2 or 3 times. I think this is the guy who I played in the first clip, who I beat 3-2, and I beat him again 4-1. So that was very satisfying because he had a very nice team. And this guy just kept scoring free kicks on me, which was very annoying. And I think this is the 2nd week in a row where I play most of my games on Friday. I come up against the same people multiple times, and most of the time it's the guy that I beat, so I'm not complaining about that. But one thing that I noticed this weekend was that people know how to score free kicks, and I don't, and I need to figure it out, because it is such a useful thing, and I see so many people getting goals over me that I really can't stop. They use Marcos Alonso most of the time as well, and I can't do much about it. I can move my keeper, I can position him, but at the same time they put it in the top corner, and I can't do much about it, man. But once the gameplay started feeling good and my players started playing well, like I thought Frankie de Jong the first 8 games or 7 games on bad gameplay was garbage. I thought he was completely bad, awful, what's it called? A fraud next to Vidal in the midfield. But then once these games started playing in, dude, Frankie de Jong felt like butter. He transitioned so well, he flowed so well, he moved so well on the ball, he won the ball back, was able to make a pass, was able to make a dribble, was able to go past 1-2 players, get the pass off, the pass to the assist to the assist, all that stuff, and he was just a machine in the midfield, and I was enjoying him so much in the midfield next to Vidal. Now, I felt definitely like there was something that was lacking, and I think it might be a 3rd midfielder. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep playing the 4-4-2. I don't know if I'm going to play the 4-2-3-1 either. I might. I kind of want to go back to 4-1-2-2 because I honestly, that 3rd midfielder is really, really helpful, but at the same time, it lacks the width. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I have a couple days to figure it out, I guess. I came up against Militao, Ramos, and Varane, and Carvajal a ton. Sergio Ramos and Militao are the worst guys you can possibly come up against, dudes. They are just, I think when the FUT market called them this, they are Kent and Ben Yedder killers, because they tackle everything. Even if they don't tackle you, they regain on you, they come back on you. I get disconnected, by the way. I had to disconnect. I disconnected from the EA servers randomly, and I go back on right away. So it wasn't my connection. I have a wired connection, and I disconnected, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I honestly, I think I stopped playing there. And then this is the next day. This is Saturday morning. So I woke up this Saturday morning, did my video, and then I came on Champs. I was ready. I had my coffee, as you see my coffee cup. This is Saturday morning. I go right in. Gameplay was feeling amazing, and I was very happy because I knew once the gameplay is there, for the most part, I can control the game. And when I say that, I mean what I can play as what I can score and all that stuff, not the BS that happens against me. Which, once again, if you guys haven't gone to check out my TikTok, go check out all the BS funny videos that are on there, because there was so much stuff that happened this weekend that I did not think I was going to finish where I finished. You guys will see where I finished at the end of the video. I recorded everything, even the last game, even my reaction, and then a post-game commentary to kind of tell you guys all that stuff. But we came up against a lot of players. Now, a lot of standout players, how I said, Carvajal, Militao, Sergio Ramos. The defense were amazing players. I kind of want to take David Luiz out of the team. I want to take Trent out of the team, and I want to put Moment, Sergio Ramos, Militao, David Luiz, and like Allison in nets or something. I know I said I want to take David Luiz out, but what I would do is I would put Ramos at right back, Militao center back with David Luiz next to him, then move Ramos to center back at halftime, move David Luiz, sub him out, and then put Trent at right back. Then you would have Militao, Ramos in the middle, you would have Trent on the right and Robertson on the left. So that squad, that setup would honestly be phenomenal. And I'm really looking to do that because what I do need is, first of all, I need another center back. But at the same time, I need a team of the season attacker. I don't have a single team of the season attacker. I got Sorloth last weekend. I got Vishka last weekend, which I'm not going to start with them, first of all. That's a fantastic goal by Di Maria, by the way. A guy that constantly underperforms for me. It's a little disappointing. But when he came off the bench a couple of times, he actually did very well this weekend. So coming off the bench, he was better than as a starter. But I need, how I said, a team of the season attacker with like 4 or 5 star weak fit. 5-star weak fit would have been amazing, like a Heung-min Son or Richarlison, because these dudes have like maxed out shooting stats. With 5-star weak fit, you can shoot from any angle, whatever side you want. You don't even have to use the skill moves to reposition yourself. You can do whatever you want. You just shoot at the net and it will go in. I don't have players like that. I have Ben Yedder, which is the best example, but Ben Yedder still lacks some stats. He doesn't even have 90 on anything. He's like 87, 88 on his face card stats. I need the 90s, especially in the pace or the shooting, for him to be just an absolute machine. Even though he has been a machine, he would be disgusting as a team of the season for me. So I need some players like that. Thierry Henry, he is nice, he's great, but I had to keep subbing him out because he's not meta. He's good, but he's not meta. He's not a high-end player. He's not a Kenny Dalglish. He's not a Ronaldinho. He's not a R9. R9 is probably very similar, but not still similar. He's not a FUT birthday St. Maxim that I wish I could have. A Team of the Year Mbappe, a FUT birthday Mbappe, something like that. He's not that at all, which is why I sub on the informed St. Maxim and the 84 rated one, the red champs pick one. I sub them on at halftime almost every time for Thierry Henry, just because it gives me the 5-star skills, which is in my opinion very important to my gameplay. And he just adds the raw pace. I know they have very similar pace in like face card stats, but when you get into the game, man, you really feel the difference on how OP St. Maximin is. Coming off the bench, an injection of pace at halftime. In my opinion, he's better than Adama Traore just because he has the 5-star skills, and I really do enjoy him. Now, coming up into this game, I know I lost this game. I remember, first of all, Diego Carlos was insanely good. Serge Gnabry didn't do anything. Socrates was garbage. Hazard garbage. I know Griezmann scored an insanely nice goal, and this is going to be an example of what I mean. Like a player like FUT birthday Griezmann, which of course I don't have the access to get. I guess I have Di Maria as the closest guy. he has such good shooting already, and he has the upgrade to the 5-star weak foot to where he can just basically turn and have an eye at goal. He just shoots it and it will go into the back of the net. I feel like I lack that major player that will definitely help me win more games. Like here, he just gets a little bit of space, a little nice feint, and then he shoots it and it goes in. Like I can't do much to stop that, and I don't have a player like that, which I wish I did, because it would help my team so much. So I got to figure out how to get that. I was looking into getting the gold Lionel Messi. He's only about 200 something K. So I was thinking of playing him and Kubo and Vidal and De Jong, a lot of strong links all around, and then Kubo would be on full cam, Messi would probably be on 6, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, honestly, let's go back to the title of the video, Frankie De Jong. He's nice. He's nice. Of course, I packed him in my guaranteed La Liga team with the season pack. I'm very happy I got him, dudes. I'm very happy, and how I said, he feels nice in the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. I just wish he had a better partner. Vidal is good, and I've liked Vidal partnered with Paulinho, flashback, but De Jong partnered with Vidal, for some reason it's not the best combination. Like, they're both good individually, and I like both the cards, but Vidal and De Jong don't mesh, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, because they're both great players, how I said. And I think like a flashback Witzel and a team of the season Ndidi that I have, something like that would complement De Jong so well, in my opinion, in the midfield, to the point where it would make my team very difficult to get past in the midfield, especially in a 4-4-2, the way the wingers drop back. Let me know what formations you guys have been playing, because for me 4-4-2 has been a game changer, man. Ever since I implemented that formation, it's so much more balanced. It's a little more difficult to attack because you only have really your 2 strikers to create your plays, unless you play with your wingers to go up the field and take the ball with them to the strikers. It's really hard to make plays. So now let me get back into the gameplay real quick. We just hit gold 3, as you guys saw there. I think we hit gold 3. This was on Saturday still, by the way. This is literally me playing all my games on the morning of Saturday, like around in between 12 and like 3 or something p.m. So it was the exact same time frame, just a different day, and the gameplay felt completely different. It felt nice. And I won that game 3-2, so I was on 15 wins. Now 14 wins was the goal, and I think I had 3 or 4 games left in the weekend league to win, and I needed to win 2 more games. I think I had probably 3 more games left after this. Let me think about that. I think it might have been, I think it might have been 3 more games after this one, and I would have won. Why did I speed this up? I don't know why I sped. Oh, because there was so much stuff. So yeah, so I went to extra time with this dude, and then I ended up scoring with Ben Yedder, and I ended up winning that game because he ended up leaving because I went up 4-1 in extra time. So we hit 16 wins, and I had 2 games left. 2 games left, 16 wins. There's no way I do not win this, right? I put in Luis Figo at right mid, the icon moment, over Kubo. We go into this game, very nice team. Kovacic and Ndidi, very good DMs. Richarlison's a fantastic player, and the deadliest backline, in my opinion, one of the deadliest backlines in the game. If he had Reguilon, it would have been lights. It would have been lights, because that backline, Sergio Ramos and Militao, team of the season, flashback, whatever, just they're way too good. He scores a dumb goal. De Gea just puts it back into the middle and scores. I think he went 2-1 up, and then I left. So, or he went 2-0 up in the 84th minute, and then I left. So that's why the game skipped. This is the final match. Casemiro and Ndidi at DMs, Akacha, Salah, Hazard, Gerard Moreno. I look at this game and I laugh because I needed to win this somehow. I couldn't let this guy score. He gets the ball that falls to him from a Frankie De Jong deflection. I get pissed, and Gerard Moreno scores to start off the game. I keep my cool, 67th minute, 1-1. St. Maximin, nice little skill move. Frankie De Jong scores, and we go up 2-1 in the 68th minute. And I close out the game slowly at 4-2-3-1, and I win the game 92 minutes in, 2-1 up. And we achieved gold 2, which for me was huge considering the start I had in the weekend league, considering I went 2-3 on Saturday. Was it 2-3, or did I say 3-4? Something really, just a really bad start on Friday, I should say. And it was just bad, man. We're gonna transition over to live now, my live reaction to me getting gold 2. And yeah, man, let's go. Okay, Okay, dudes, I was not expecting to record this right now, but this is my post-match reaction. I literally just finished that last game, and here we are, man. This is the team I used for my last game. I put in Figo because Kubo wasn't really doing much at right mid, but Figo wasn't really doing much either. I just put him in because I felt like he could have done something, but regardless, he really didn't. This is the team I used for most of the weekend league. I actually played Robertson here most of the time, then I put him there, and then I would put Roberto Carlos in at left back, and then at halftime I would put Robertson at left back and then sub on Ndidi at center back. But for the last game I decided to do it a bit differently. This is the team I used, man. Frankie de Jong was amazing. I know you guys just heard me talking for a long time, but man, I'm so happy. I need to let this guy go, man, because I need to get my coins back. He's going for around 172,000 coins at this moment in time. Incredible card, man. I can see why people think he's so overpowered now, and I completely agree. 65 games, 58 goals, 25 assists across 2 weekend leagues. Insane return for me, man. Insane return. I need to let him go. He's around 172k, so let's list him up for one. I'm gonna list him up for 175 since I have my. Actually, I'll list him up for 173 since I have a Hunter card on him. That came with it. I'll list him up for 174. See if he sells. Because there's like 2 other ones for 174, so I need to let him go, get my coins back. That will bring me up to around 200,000 coins, and then I think for next weekend league I will pick up Virgil van Dijk. Hopefully I get a decent Bundesliga forward so I can put them into the squad. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Let me know what you guys got in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next video.